Hey, Logan Scar here with Exit Realty, and welcome to our first episode of Things I Wish I Knew as a Buyer Earlier. Today we're going to start off with a very basic one. We're going to be talking about roofs. There's a few different kind of options for roofs. We're going to start with the easiest one, the simplest one, which is your regular old shingles. Shingles are going to be your most basic option. They're going to be nice and easy to install, which is going to save you money on labor. They're one of the cheapest options you can get for roofing. They're going to last anywhere from 15 to 25 years, depending on the kind that you get. They have a traditional look, which people really love. You can get lots of different colors in them to match your house as well. Downside of traditional shingles is going to be things like they can get uprooted with high winds. They're not going to last as long as some of our other options we're going to go over today. They're the least lasting option that we have, but the inexpensiveness makes them easy. You can install them yourself. If one thing lifts up and blows away, you can replace that individual section. So it's a nice cost-effective way to prevent water from entering your roof. Now let's talk about the step up, which is going to be your architectural shingles. These are going to be a little bit better than your asphalt shingles. Sometimes they're made with a fiberglass layer underneath instead of that paper bag. That's going to make them a lot stronger. They come with warranties typically of anywhere from 15 to a limited lifetime warranty. So they're going to be a really, really good option. They're fire resistant, insect resistant. They resist a little bit more higher winds. How you identify these is going to be a layered shingle. It looks like it's almost 3D instead of a flat. These again come in many different colors, so you can suit them with your house. They're easy to replace and repair, but they last significantly longer than your traditional shingle. Now let's talk about the last option, which is your metal roof. So these are basically install and forget. They last anywhere from 80 to 100 years lots of the time. They're easy to install. You can save some money because you typically don't even have to remove the shingles underneath. You just put some strapping across, you screw them down, and you're done. These do have a little bit of downsides though. For one, the sound. Some people really don't like the sound of the rain on the metal roof. For me, I find I can fall asleep easily, but not everybody can. Another thing too is that when snow collects on a metal roof, it seems to slide off in large chunks. This can tear off your eaves trough or scare your dog if they're watching through a window. So there's some options for that. Ice dams can help keep the snow a little bit piled on the roof a little bit more, and that can prevent it from coming down and just pulling your eaves troughs to the ground. Metal roofs can come in a variety of colors as well. The nice thing about them is they tend to be a little bit more cost efficient in terms of cooling in the summer, so people like to use light colored roofing. This also helps in the winter to not have the snow really heat up and slide off, again, referring to the eaves troughs. A huge benefit too is the use of recycled materials in this. Asphalt is not that environmentally friendly to create, so people really love it as an environmentally friendly option as well. But it is one of the more expensive ones, but again, over the lifetime of the product, it's really worth the money. And that concludes our episode of Things I Wish I Knew Earlier as a Buyer. If you made it this far, thank you so much for staying tuned. Check out our socials in the description and have a great rest of your week.